Well, well, well. Who would have thunk it, I guess? Everybody. I mean, we all knew this was coming, right? So GTA 6 has been announced, the new installment to the Grand Theft Auto series that has become so popular. It's let's be honest. I mean, it's a fucking staple in the video game industry. If you know video games, you probably know what Grand Theft Auto is. Whether you're 22 like myself, or you're 7, or you're 82 like an old person, you know what GTA it is. It's a game where you can steal cars, beat up hookers with baseball bats, and whatever is involved in there. 10 years ago was the announcement, not the announcement, it was the release of Grand Theft Auto 5, and that game would go on to be the most profitable video game probably ever, I can imagine. That game probably made billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of dollars, and ever since that game came out, I mean, you know it. Like, there were videos of rumors of GTA 6 being announced every single year after GTA 5. And at some point, I just stopped paying attention, whether it was fucking dumb fuckers making fake cases of the game, whether it was Easter eggs in GTA 5, but none of that turned out to be true. All kind of ridiculous. Just people making clickbait videos because the fabled GTA 6 was as historic as Shrek 5, which also got leaked the other day. It's the unicorn of of video games, and it's here. And not that we didn't think it was ever going to come, we just can't believe that it actually has. So what we know about Grand Theft Auto 6, they announced it today. Today is Wednesday, or maybe they announced it yesterday, I can't remember, that they're releasing a trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6 next month for the Rockstar's 25th anniversary. Now, I don't want people to get their hopes up that this game's coming anytime soon, because it really isn't. But if we're just basing it off the track record of video games when they get announced and when they actually come out and how Rockstar does it, if this game gets announced in December of 2023, we can probably expect it in November 2025. So that is still a long way away, but we know the game is coming, and I think that just makes a lot of people happy. I mean, God's sake, Spider-Man 2 was announced when I was like a freshman or a sophomore in college. I'm graduating in a month. GTA 6, we know a couple things about it. Unfortunately, some of the footage was leaked last year of some really, really, really beta development shit. And it looked great for it. The main lead of the character will be a woman, as my knowledge. I think they said a Brazilian female lead, which is something I don't believe Grand Theft Auto has ever done, so that's interesting. There will also potentially be multiple players. They may have announced that there's not going to be not announced, but leaked that there wasn't going to be multiple players like GTA 5. I can't quite remember. There were rumors of multiple cities being involved. Who knows if that's actually true? But we know that this game will be incredibly sophisticated and will be an incredible build just based on how long it's been in production. But if you think about it, it hasn't been in production for that long. I mean, maybe they were working on some things on the side, but I mean, in like full steady production, 2-3 years maybe, I think. We know this game probably costs about $2 billion to make, so we can probably expect GTA 6 to cost... I mean, this is going to be... I can't imagine they release this game for $70. This is going to be a $100 video game. The online of GTA 5 has made billions upon billions upon billions of dollars, I'm sure, and I guess they're going to be throwing a lot of resources into the GTA 6 online, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a similar rollout to how GTA 5 was, where the online kind of came after the fact. But I was thinking about this the other day, and I just kind of thought, and this is just me personally, what it takes for me to get excited about video games anymore. And maybe I'm just getting old. Because trust me, GTA 6 was announced and I am fucking super excited for that game. I can't wait. But it's not because of the online. It's because I want to see what kind of story Rockstar has to tell, because the story that they told with Red Dead Redemption 2, 1, and Grand Theft Auto 5 were all phenomenal. And I can't wait to see what kind of story they tell now. And it's funny, as the older I get, the games, I'm not getting as excited about games that are being released anymore, because we don't get a lot of those super mega blockbuster type story games anymore. And I think that's what gravitates me more to video games at my age more than anything. And I know that I'm not the only person. There's a large majority of people who gravitate towards that certain type of video game. But I know all my friends, they don't love the story mode games as much as I do. They love multiplayer games. A lot of them love FIFA. A lot of them still play Call of Duties. But I found myself a few years ago not buying, for the first time, I think after Cold War was the first time I didn't buy a Call of Duty game. I don't care about pubs anymore. I don't give a shit about Warzone. OG Fortnite's came out, and I'm supposed to be playing that pretty soon with some friends, but I just haven't had the motivation or desire to get on that at all. It doesn't intrigue me. The last game I got really, really excited for that I bought and pre-ordered immediately was Spider-Man 2. That just came out. Before that, it was God of War Ragnarok. That's probably one of the greatest games I've ever played. Before that, it was Spider-Man Miles Morales, maybe Spider-Man 1. The Last of Us 2 was in there. That disappointed me. I know it did. I know it's got its fan base. But I'm really into games that push the boundary and try to do something different, where a lot of games these days don't do that. It's a very simple concept. For me, it feels like we've been making the same Call of Duty game for the past fucking 15 years. And whenever you make the same, and that's an exaggeration, but whenever you make the same kind of concept of the game, I love Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty Zombies. I played the shit out of Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 Zombies. I played the shit out of Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 Pubs. But after that, I just didn't care. I just don't care anymore. And I don't care about Warzone, and I don't care about Fortnite or OG. Just because I've seen it. I've done it. I get it. What are you adding to it that interests me? And where I can trust Rockstar to come in is, yeah, they're going to invent a phenomenal main story that's going to be great, and I'm going to get to kill a lot of people in the game, and I'm going to absolutely love it, and I'm going to get to fucking drive fighter jets and Ferraris and shit, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But before that, and the story is going to be phenomenal as well, but it's going to be a game that it feels like it's trying, like it's trying to be made. And that's the one thing that I appreciate and why I'm excited about GTA 6. It's not because everything that's in the game, it's because, well, it is, but it's not because of, oh, it's been so long since we got one. It's because I think they're trying. I think they give a fuck. Red Dead Redemption 2, they gave a fuck. God of War Ragnarok, they gave a fuck. Spider-Man 2, they gave a fuck. They spend time developing these games. When a new Call of Duty comes out every year, the fucking new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 campaign, this is like supposed to be the end of that new trilogy. I heard it's like a 4-hour campaign. They're making their money from Warzone. They're making their money from multiplayer. And that's fine, but think of how much more money you can make if you release a Call of Duty every 2-3 years instead of every year, and focus on just making a really good quality game. And Call of Duty's not the only fault at this. I mean, Fortnite has that issue. The FIFA games, Madden. When was the last time you had a kick-ass Madden game? I think that's, maybe I'm just growing out of the point of, I'm just tired of not having quality things. I am excited for GTA 6 because I feel like it's going to be a game that you can tell was a lot of effort was put into this. And I think that's exciting, and I think that there should be more games like that. And I wish that there was. I wish that there was more games that was like, this is a fucking AAA mainline hardcore game. We're pushing this out hard. It's going to be great. I have admitted a while ago that I have become shit at video games. I'm just fine with it. It's fine because I kind of retired from playing Call of Duty, and I kind of retired from playing these multiplayer shit because I just don't care anymore. I just don't. I care about good quality games, and whether that means GTA 6 that's going to fucking break every record of how realistic something can be and how chaotic something can be, or it's Spider-Man 2 and God of War Ragnarok, that storylines literally get me invested into that game. So I'm just ranting. These new YouTube videos are just me ranting. But, it is what it is. So yeah, GTA 6 going to get a new trailer for that next month. Probably going to be released in 2025. But like I said, what's going to come out in between that? Spider-Man 2 just came out. Maybe Wolverine, the Insomniac Wolverine game. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see.